everyone, welcome to this video about abnormal intestinal permeability, aka leaky gut. So I put up a post earlier this morning about leaky gut, and this video is just recapping everything. So if you haven't read the post, have a good read of it. This video will explain it in a little bit more detail. So yeah, what is abnormal intestinal permeability, aka leaky gut? Basically, leaky gut is where the gut barrier wall forms spaces between it, causing pathogens, toxins, and food particles to leak into the bloodstream, so where they shouldn't be, basically. What causes leaky gut are a number of things. So basically, toxins from our environment, stress is a big factor, food choices like inflammatory food choices like processed foods, sugars, saturated fats, gluten, dairy, all those kind of nasty inflammatory foods, especially if you have allergies or intolerances to those foods. Pathogens, so the exposure to bacteria and parasites, fungi and yeast. Medications, recreational drugs, alcohol, and especially when we go back to medications, antibiotics it just damages this gut barrier wall. But all of these factors lead to gut inflammation. And then that gut inflammation causes the destruction of that gut barrier wall. Now I'm just going to flip this, I can't flip it around, to show you a bit of an image of what leaky gut looks like. Actually, I'll go this way. We'll go here, hey? So just looking at this, basically, you can see I've listed up here just some of the factors that contribute to that gut inflammation. And this is what the leaky gut looks like. So you can see here, these are called tight junctions. So this is a normal tight junctions when they're closely linked together. And this is where it is leaky and inflamed, allowing particles, as I said, like food particles, pathogens, and toxins into our bloodstream. These are they're like hand-like or finger-like villi, they are called. They absorb our nutrients from our food. When there's a lot of gut inflammation, they actually become stumped. So then they're not able to absorb nutrients from our food, so we become nutrient deficient. So things that leaky gut are linked with, conditions that they can be linked with, is dysbiosis, which we're going to talk about in another post and video in the next couple of weeks. Dysbiosis is an imbalance of gut bacteria. So if that leakiness, so the pathogens or the bacteria leaking into the bloodstream, are going to knock out the balance of our system. Food allergies and intolerances, because when food particles enter into the bloodstream, that causes an immune reaction. So our body reacts to that food particle because it shouldn't be in the bloodstream. So an increased liver burden, because that's part of our digestive system. If we're not, if different food particles and toxins and all of that are entering up in our bloodstream, that's more work for our liver. And if our liver is under stress, then that can lead to hormonal dysfunctions and things like that. So brain disruptions are another one that's linked to leaky gut, because gut inflammation in general, that gut-brain link. So 95% of our serotonin is made in our gut. So if there's inflammation in our gut, we're not going to be making serotonin properly. So that can lead to things like depression and anxiety. A number of other things like skin conditions, eczema, psoriasis, acne, all have been linked to leaky gut. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of insight. You can read more detail on the blog, on the Instagram post. And if you have any questions, feel free to give us a message. Bye.